Michael, what's today's audio topic?
Today we're reviewing TEAC's power amplifier, the AP-701.
So it's a power amp this time. Master, you want to hear about TEAC's power amp too, right?
Yes, I want to hear.
By the way, what exactly does a power amp do?
The role of a power amplifier is to amplify power. It amplifies the signal from the source to a level sufficient to drive the speakers.
But you can still get sound without a power amplifier, right?
You can if you have an integrated amplifier. An integrated amplifier combines a preamplifier, which handles volume and source selection, with a power amplifier that drives the speakers.
Integrated amplifiers just don't flaunt the presence of a power amplifier.
Exactly. A power amp is specialized for the specific task of driving speakers, breaking down the role.
I see. So does that mean the power amp plays a crucial role in sound quality?
Precisely. Its ability to amplify the input signal faithfully and without distortion is key. A high-performance power amp won't degrade sound quality.
So, does splitting the amp into a preamp and power amp sound better than an integrated amp?
That depends on the performance of each piece of equipment. This time, I'll introduce TEAC's power amp, the AP-701.
What's the price of the AP-701?
The AP-701 is priced at around $3,999. It's a mid-range power amp. Now, let's look at the chassis. The front panel features only a few switches and a large VU meter. It's a very clean design. On the front left is just the standby switch. On the right is a dimmer switch to adjust the meter brightness, a gain switch to change the meter's range, and an XLR RCA input selector.
Power amps really have few switches, huh?
Controlling the sound quality is the preamp's job. So, fundamentally, a power amp just needs a power switch. Next, the rear panel. The rear is also clean, featuring only speaker terminals, RCA and XLR input jacks, a trigger jack, an auto power save switch that turns the power off after a period of no input, and a stereo biamp mode switch. The rear panel is also clean and symmetrical, making a very good impression.
Does the symmetrical layout improve the sound?
Good question. The AP-701 features two toroidal core transformers and two Ncore modules, maintaining a consistent dual mono configuration from the input stage all the way to the output stage. Looking at the internal board image, it looks like this.
It is completely symmetrical, indeed.
Since each channel is self-contained in a dual mono configuration, it prevents interference between R signals and achieves excellent channel separation. This should contribute significantly to sound quality.
What's Ncore?
It's a Class D amplifier module developed by Hypex. Hypex is a specialist manufacturer of Class D amplifier modules headquartered in the Netherlands. Ncore addresses the traditional issues of Class D amps, like increased distortion at high frequencies and susceptibility to sound changes with speaker load. This achieves linearity and low distortion rates that rival or even surpass Class AB amps. It's earned such strong trust in the audio industry that high-performance Class D amps are often synonymous with Hypex.
I see. Have you ever used an amp with Ncore before, Michael?
I used the Marantz PM12 OSE before, which had Ncore. I remember it had very high resolution and a clear sound.
Then the AP-701 should sound good too.
However, the AP-701 uses a version of Ncore that TEAC has tuned specifically for it. So, I think the sound is unique to TEAC.
I see.
It doesn't come with a remote. The only accessory is the power cable. What surprised me about the AP-701 are the feet. They have a unique structure.
What kind of structure?
They're pinpoint supports, but before setup, the feet are in a wobbly state. Once installed, the AP-701's own weight locks them into pinpoint support, effectively dispersing vibrations. It's a clever design that impressed me. Also, the input stage supports a fully balanced design, giving it noise resistance and high transparency.
What's a fully balanced design?
A fully balanced design means the audio signal is handled through two independent circuits, positive phase, hot, and negative phase, cold, throughout the entire process from input to amplification to output. Single-ended designs amplify the difference between the signal line, plus, and the board's ground, 0 volt, but full balance designs don't use ground as a signal path. The benefits of full balance design are: first, exceptionally strong noise immunity. If external noise enters the signal path during transmission, it affects both the positive and negative phases equally. When these are finally combined, only the noise components cancel each other out. Second, increased output. Since the positive and negative phases push and pull the speaker, theoretically, up to 4 times the output, power, can be achieved compared to a single-ended amplifier with the same voltage. This allows even large, difficult-to-drive speakers to be driven with ample headroom. Third, improved separation. In single-ended designs, left and right signals flow to a common ground. In fully balanced designs, left, right, and positive, negative phases are completely independent. This minimizes crosstalk between channels to the utmost extent, resulting in a wider, more three-dimensional soundstage.
Fully balanced design is advantageous for audio reproduction, huh?
Of course, fully balanced design has its drawbacks too. First, cost and size. Circuitry is roughly doubled, increasing component costs and often making the chassis larger and heavier. Second, precision is essential. If the positive and negative phase circuits don't have identical characteristics, noise reduction becomes less effective or sound distortion occurs. This requires high-precision component selection, further increasing costs. Third, balanced input is not equal to full balanced design. Some amplifiers with XLR terminals internally convert the signal to single-ended before amplification. Therefore, only amplifiers explicitly marketed as full balanced designs deliver the true benefits of full balanced operation.
So the AP-701 is a full balanced design, huh?
That's right.
How does the AP-701 actually sound?
I tried both RCA and XLR, and the sound is incredibly high resolution and clear. You could say this is the pinnacle of Class D amplifiers.
Was there a difference between RCA and XLR?
Both were high level, but XLR offered a step up in resolution.
So the full balanced configuration really makes a big difference.
Probably. That high-speed sound and high SN ratio of Class D amps. I really prefer Class D amps, you know. Plus, the separation between left and right is fantastic.
Any concerns about the AP-701?
The bass feels a bit thin. My old Marantz PM 12 OSC had the same weak bass. This might be a characteristic of Ncore. I wish it had a bit more punch in the low end.
Guys, closing time is approaching.
Is it that late already?
Next time, let's compare the SM Cell PA 400 power amp I use with the AP-701.
A Class D amp comparison. I'm looking forward to that.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel.